Welcome back to my Road to Completion Guide for Control. This is episode 15, and the first thing that we want to do in this episode is fast travel back over to the Panopticon. We need to talk to Langston again so we can update the side mission Langston's Runaways. If you guys remember in the previous few episodes, we've been running around and cleansing those 4 objects of power for him, but we want him to update that mission for us. He has a few more objectives that he needs for us to complete, so go ahead and pick those objectives up, and then we're going to fast travel back over to the sealed threshold corridor. Now, as soon as you make it over to the sealed threshold corridor, I want you guys to run around the corner. We're going to interact with the pink Flamingo. That's one of the objects of power that's going to take you into the next part of this campaign. As soon as you interact with the pink Flamingo, the screen is going to zoom out. And you're going to have this long rotating hallway that you're going to have to go through. Make sure that you guys are levitating. If you touch the floor, it's going to send you back to the beginning of this sequence. See how everything's rotating here? So just levitate through and then use your air evade. See what I mean? To get through there without touching the floor. Then interact with the pink Flamingo again. And then we're going to have another boss fight with Former. Now we're going to defeat Former the exact same way that we did last time. The only difference is that you're standing on an island basically. You can see the other 2 islands off in the distance and there's gaps in between. And the game wants you to maneuver around this boss using all 3 islands, but you don't actually have to do that, guys, unless you're in a pinch. Remember, if you stay on top of these columns and you levitate a lot, you're not really going to have to worry about falling through the floor, which is going to be your biggest issue with this fight. So if you guys can stay on top of this column like I'm showing you here, and then there's a few other columns on this island, I think you guys will be good to go. So enjoy the gameplay, and I'll talk to you guys when we defeat Former. Alright guys, we just got credit for cleansing and containing the pink Flamingo. We have 2 more objectives to complete for the side mission Langston's Runaways, and we'll finally have that side mission wrapped up. Let's go ahead and backtrack to the control point and fast travel to logistics. Now there may be a combat sequence here for some of you. Based on my practice with this game, it was a little bit random whether there was going to be enemies here or not. So if there are enemies, go ahead and kill them, then you guys can fast travel. For those of you who encounter no enemies, you can fast travel right away. So at this point, we need to pick up a collectible in order to start another side mission called Self-Reflection. We have a long way to run through the medical wing here and a few combat sequences along the way, so enjoy the gameplay. Make sure you guys pick up that collectible. And as soon as you pick up the collectible, I'll hop back in with some more commentary. So now that you have the new side mission self-reflection, I want you guys to exit the cage, take a left, and then we're going to take a right up here at the end of the hallway. You're going to be in a very long room. You guys can levitate and use your air evade ability to get to the end of the room very quickly. There's a mannequin off in the distance that I'm pointing to now. I want you guys to press square and interact with that mannequin. Now at this point, we want to cleanse and contain the mannequin. The problem is that there are a ton of mannequins in this room, but all of them are fake except one. I'm going to show you guys exactly which one you need to interact with in order to cleanse and contain the mannequin. You will be getting shot from enemies here, but you don't have to kill them unless you want to. It's this mannequin right here, okay? So press square. That's going to give you guys credit for another objective when it comes to Langston's Runaways. After you find the mannequin, quit to your main menu and then continue back in. We just want to get back to that previous control point as fast as possible, and then we're going to fast travel over to the ritual division. So we only have one more object of power that we need to cleanse and contain for Langston so we can wrap up his side mission, and it's called the rubber duck. Now the problem with this sequence is that it's random, okay? If you remember in a previous episode, we had to cleanse and contain the moving letter, and I told you guys, look, I already know where the letter is going to end up at, so all you have to do is stand exactly where I'm showing you in the gameplay and just wait for the letter to show up, and when it does, press square and you're good to go. But since this sequence is random, there is no way for me to show you exactly where you're going to be able to cleanse and contain the rubber duck. You're just going to have to get as close as possible to the rubber duck. If it teleports, follow it. If it doesn't teleport, and eventually it won't, guys, you're just going to walk up to it, press the square button, cleanse and contain the rubber duck, and then we can move on with the campaign.
Disappearing ducks. Great. This must be one of Langston's altered items.
So we've finally completed all the objectives for Langston's Runaways. All we have to do at this point is officially get credit for completing the side mission. So we're going to fast travel back over to the Panopticon, talk to Langston, and that's going to give us credit for completing this side mission. And that'll be your 8th side mission out of 15.
I'll see you later, Langston.
At this point, we want to fast travel back over to Central Executive. We're going to talk to the NPC there, and he's going to give us another side mission called Old Friends. So once we pick up this side mission, we're going to be given a list of enemies that we need to kill. There's a total of 6 enemies. They're very easy combat sequences, guys. We just have to do a lot of fast traveling and finding them and stuff like that. And along the way, we're going to be picking up 4 more hidden locations. And we need those ability points because at the end of this episode, we're going to be popping 2 trophies that are tied to your abilities tree. And of course, I'll talk more about that once we get to the end of the video, okay? So just follow the gameplay, fast travel, find those enemies, get those hidden locations, and I'll talk to you guys on the other side.
Ranger buddies. I should find the others. Orishas. Like Arish said. Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit.
coming, though. I should get these back.
I know that was a lot of work, but you got it done. Now we can talk to the NPC again and officially get credit for completing the side mission Old Friends. This will be your 9th side mission out of 15. And as soon as you get credit for completing the side mission, go ahead and set up a safety save.
I have to go.
You're not the only one. It's just keep coming.
So at this point, you should have 20 ability points. And what I want you guys to do is open up your abilities menu. What we're going to do is upgrade all the abilities that we can with our 20 ability points, but we want to focus on the ones that have the lowest cost. So basically, we're just trying to maximize how many abilities we can pick up with the 20 ability points that we have. So that's why we want to focus on getting the ones that cost the least, okay? Once we're done, we're going to load back up our safety save. When you guys load back in, you'll have all 20 ability points. And you're going to do the same thing, guys. And we're going to keep rinsing and repeating this process until we're able to pop both of those trophies. Now, once you're able to pop both of the trophies, I want you guys to load your safety save up one more time. That's going to load you back into the game with 20 ability points, and then I want you to meet me in episode 16, and I'll tell you exactly how I want you to spend those 20 ability points. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you right back here in the next one. Be good.